Hi, I'm Patrick Fulop. This is Effective Martial Arts. In this lesson, the fundamentals of the turtle position, how to control and strike from the top, and 10 ways to escape from the bottom. Alright, so the turtle is a very important defensive position. Important because it can happen quite frequently in a fight. Mainly, after you go in for a takedown and the takedown attempt fails, the person sprawls on you, you might wind up in bottom turtle. Alternatively as well, if the person is about to pass your guard, you might decide to revert to turtle position in order to prevent a full guard pass. So the turtle is a little bit better than being on the bottom of side control, mainly because it's a little bit easier to escape. But it's a little bit worse than being in bottom guard because you can't see the attacks that are coming at you, whether these be grappling attacks or strikes. So in this video, we're going to see the basics of how to control the position from the top, your 4 variants to control the top turtle position, as well as the main strikes that you can do from the top. And we're going to see 10 ways to escape from the bottom and how to combine these escapes for greater efficiency. So let's get right into it. Alright, top position first. For here, before we look at the actual positions, the most important thing is to understand the principles. So, the most important thing here is to keep your weight down on your opponent to prevent their escape attempts. Also, you want to have good mobility, be able to transition all the way around your opponent, and good stability by maintaining a nice wide base. From here, you're going to be working mostly for strikes, we're going to see those in a moment, or grappling attacks such as submissions like the guillotine choke or Darce choke, or transitions to even more dominant positions such as side control, back mount, or crucifix. So we'll see the grappling attacks in future videos, so subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for those. For the purpose of this video, we'll stick with the basics, so the positions and the strikes. Now for the top control positions, you have 4 main options. The first one is the hip-to-hip position. So hip-to-hip on the side over here, weight down on the opponent here, cupping the hip with your back hand like this, and ideally having your knee in the hole here, in between that little triangle here between the knee and the elbow, to open them up a little bit so you're nice and close, and weighing down on the opponent like this. From here, your main attacks that you can do is hooks to the side of the face like so, hammer fist to the other side of the face. You could go for hammer fist as well to the back of the head. Now be very careful, hammer fist to the back of the head are illegal in most combat sports, and for good reason, because you can really create permanent damage to your opponent when you do these attacks. So attacking the central nervous system. But still, it's a valid attack. And sometimes when a person blocks on the top over here, you have the opportunity to land an uppercut underneath the arm as well. So those are your main punches. Alternatively as well, you can, while maintaining one straight leg, posture up here, that leg, bring that leg to the sky, and land a knee to the body as well. That's another attack that you can do from the side. The other control position from the side is the shin on calf position. So when they lift their hips up, a little bit over here, you can get your shin across their calf, and that's another good control position, still heavy on the hips, and you can still do your attacks from here. The other alternative is the hip on hip position. So here in the back like this, you're going to be heavy on the hips, feet nice and wide in the back, and really pinning them down in the hips like this. From here, you can go for a double underhook lock over here for grappling attacks, or hold on with one and strike with the other. The other alternative is to go north-south on your opponent. So to go over here and be inverted, so your feet in the opposite direction. From here, very important to, you don't want to sprawl, so be on your toes in the kind of a tripod position, and be heavy on the shoulders and on the neck. From here you can grab an arm, you can grab the neck, you can attack for grappling attacks over here. What you don't want to do is to have your knees close to the opponent like this. We're going to see some escapes that the person can use this to escape in just a moment. From here you can also strike, and you can also do knees to the top of the head that can create a lot of damage as well. So to have good control in top turtle position, you want to be able to transition quickly from one position to the other. So from the side to north-south, to the other side, to the back, to the side. So that's a good drill to do. You ask your partner to stay in turtle, and you just transition between the different positions. All right, let's look at bottom position. Again, first things first, the actual position. Most important thing here, you want to have a nice wide base, so knees nice and wide, and sinking the hips low so you're nice and stable on the position like this. So it makes it hard for the person to throw you left and right. So you're nice and low, center of gravity. Then you want to be obviously defending strikes, so you want to be protecting your face and neck with your arms on both sides here against strikes. At the same time, you want to be defending your neck, so you're going to be sliding an arm inside, so you want to keep your chin down here and preventing arms from getting in front of your neck. And you also want to be fighting the seatbelt lock, so you want to prevent them from locking their hands like so. So ideally, you're preventing it. If they do lock it in, you want to be fighting to break it when you're in the turtle position. The next thing you need to do is to block the hooks. So they might be trying to insert their hooks to progress to a more dominant position, so you want to block it. If they do manage to get a hook in, you want to peel it off to get it out. Or what you can do as well, if the hook is in, is you can kick your leg back and pummel your leg back in to get it out. As you can see, if you stay in turtle position, it's a very defensive position. The person on top has a lot of options. You have very few on the bottom. So you want to be working for an escape immediately and chaining your escapes together, because sooner or later, the person on top is going to be able to land something. So I'm going to show you 10 escapes. The first one they should always try is the get up. So right here, she's on my side. We'll always try to posture up and always controlling this arm, the arm that's on the overhook position, because that's the kill arm. That's the arm that she's going to be choking me with. So I want to control it at all times, keep my chin down. Here, posture up, get the leg that's furthest away from her posted over here, and immediately insert my hips. So I want to rock my hips forward so that I negate her weight on top of me. That's very important. That's necessary for me to be able to get up. From here, I'll keep on protecting this arm. I'm going to put weight on her as we get up. She's probably going to get up with me. And here, keeping the weight in the back. Then I want to get rid of this seatbelt lock and then turn facing her, possibly, or get back to the striking range. Once again, a little bit faster. So she's here on the side. I start getting up, posture with my foot, hips in, pressure with the back, and we're back to standing. This is also possible when the person is on your back. So pretty much the same technique. You just get up like this. Leg far away, pressure with the back and bring the hips under and getting up like this. Then you're kind of in a back body lock situation standing. You're just going to do the drop and bridge escape like this, and we're back to striking. A cool drill that you can do to practice your get up escape quickly when having the hips under and the pressure with the upper back is to practice it against the wall. So we're here in the turtle position next to the wall. I just practice getting up and getting up with pressure with my back against the wall. You can do that on both sides. Turtle, boom, to get up with the hips under. One of the counters to this escape is as I'm trying to get up, she's going to go north-south on me and crush my head down to negate my ability to escape. The next escape that you can do from the person on your side is the slide-out escape. So from here, it starts the same way. She's on my side. The seatbelt needs to be broken in this case. So either you break it or before she gets it. I will be controlling the far wrist over here. I start getting up, and then I slide my leg that's closest to her back to create some space, and I'm going to tuck my head in underneath and start rising up. From here, we can wrestle on the knees, or maybe we stand back up. Different things can happen. It's going to be a scramble. Once again, a little bit faster. She's on my side. Here, I control the far wrist, start getting up, leg back, retreat here, head to the side, and here we're back to standing. The counter to this escape for the person that's on top is to simply follow the person on bottom and keep crushing him to prevent the head from peeking out. So as I start doing my escape, she's just going to follow me and keep holding my head down, and I can't do this escape. I need to try something else. The next escape from side turtle is when the person does the mistake of having their knee too close. You're going to do the knee grab escape. So here, I'm in the bottom turtle like this, and her knee, I notice, is too close to me. She's not posting as she should. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the shin on the outside of the knee. Very important to grab the outside. If I grab the inside, I'm basically giving her the crucifix, so very dangerous. Grab the outside like this, then start posturing up on all fours like this, and rush her sideways by grabbing her knee, and then I'm going to wind up in some type of side control situation. Once again, a little bit faster. Her knee is too close. Immediately I grab it, posture up, hands and feet, rush sideways, and we get to side control. The counter to this escape is very simple. So just to post the leg out as she should. So when I go to grab it, boom, she posts it out, and even if I push, she's going to be stable in this direction. The next escape from side turtle position is the flip over escape. So in this case, I'm going to reverse the position in the other direction. I can do this when the seatbelt is locked or not. This depends on me grabbing control of the far wrist. So I'm in turtle position here. I want to grab this and hold it in tight to me. From here, I want to chicken wing my arm out and post on my elbow over here. Get my hips to the ground like this. Get this arm to the ceiling and look up and reverse the position like so. So I wind up in a reverse scarf hold and eventually side control position like so. Once again, a little bit faster. I grab the far wrist, pull it in, post on the elbow, arm to the ceiling, look up, reverse scarf hold, and side control. So there are two main counters to this escape. The first one for her will simply be to switch sides as I start executing the technique. So I started, boom, she switched sides, and now this escape did not work. The other counter, a little bit earlier, is as soon as I go for the wrist, she pulls it free, and now I can't do this escape. And the last escape that you can do from bottom turtle when the person is on your side is the roll to guard escape. So for this one, the seatbelt needs to be broken, so either I break it or before she connects it. My arm that's closest to her, I'm going to tuck underneath my body, get my shoulder to the mat, and start elevating my hips by pushing with my toes on the mat over here. Create space with my arm here to insert my hips. And very important to look at her in this situation. I don't want to be looking down because then she can just grab my back. So shoulders to the mat here, and then I'm going to insert my legs as well and start working attack from here. I can just create space from guard, work for a get up, work for a sweeping down guard, or work for an attack from guard. Once again, a little bit faster, so I break the seatbelt, tuck the shoulder in, start looking at her, elevate my hips, push with my toes on the mat, push here, create space, get my legs in, and start fighting from guard. The main counter to this, from the top, is to simply block my hips. As I start rolling, she's going to be really heavy on my hips, so that I can't insert them and I can't complete my roll. I'm forced to try something else. Now, as with most positional escapes, these are going to be most effective if you chain them together. So most likely you're always going to try first to stand up, and you can go stand up to slide out, stand up to flip over, or stand up to roll to guard to escape the position. The next situation is when your opponent on top is in the north-south position and does the mistake of not sprawling, so they're on their knees instead of their toes. Here you have three main escapes that you can do from this position. The first one is the double leg takedown from the knees. So we're here, I'm in bottom turtle. Here I notice her knees are too close. I'm immediately going to grab both knees here, stick my head to one side, doesn't matter which one, post my leg out to that same side, make a strong neck, start looking up, push her to the side and pull on the legs at the same time so that we wind up in the side control position and I take her down. Once again, a little bit faster, grab both knees, head to one side, leg to the same side, pull and push, strong neck, get to side control position. The other escape that you can do from here is the single leg takedown from north-south turtle. So it starts off the same way, north-south turtle, knees are too close, I grab him, head to one side, but then I'm going to go to my toes and walk around, pinning both knees together and going all the way around to crush her and eventually get to side control position. Once again, a little bit faster, grab the knees, head to one side, start walking around, pin the knees together and get to side control position. Another effective combination is to go double leg to single leg or single leg to double leg to eventually get the takedown. The last escape they can do from north-south turtle when the person is on their knees is quite surprising, is the crotch lift reversal. So this is the same situation to start. I'm north-south turtle, her knees are too close, immediately I grab them, but then I'm going to insert my head in between her legs and crawl forward like so. Then let go of the legs, make a strong neck and posture up like this, regain control of the legs, switch both legs on one side, maintain control and get her hips to the ground, pin her down with my shoulder like this. Now I have two options from here. I can just slide to side control like so, or I can start climbing to full mount, wrapping the legs here, crushing them, and start climbing up to full mount position. Once again, a little bit faster, crotch lift reversal, grab both knees, head in the middle, hands on the mat, strong neck, lift up, switch both legs to one shoulder, boom, shoulder pressure on the bottom, and then side control or climb to full mount. The counter to all three of these escapes is to simply sprawl as she should have in the first place. So as soon as I start, then she's just going to sprawl and I can't do any of these. Now if she is sprawling as she should be or doing the tripod position, you can still do the peek out escape. So this starts the same way. I'm in north-south turtle, but I can't grab the knees because they're too far away and she's too heavy on the hips. So I'm going to get my head to one side, arm on that side, leg on the same side, and shoot my hips through as I look up hard to the ceiling. Very important to make a strong neck over here and slide my hips all the way underneath my center of gravity. From here, I have this arm, I'm going to wrap it around her body and reverse my position so I maintain the top turtle position. Once again, peek out escape, north-south turtle. When she's sprawling and can't grab the knees, head to one side, hand on the same side, leg on the same side, shoot the hips through, look up hard, grab the waist, and establish my own top turtle position. The main counter to this escape is as I start going in one direction, so she's gonna wrap around and start taking my back, so you have to be careful for that. To prevent this escape altogether, she's just gonna follow my head and prevent me from raising my head on either side. So I might wanna go to one side and then immediately to the other, so I can eventually escape the position. The last escape is when the situation gets a lot worse, is when the person starts mounting you and gets 1 or 2 hooks in, you're gonna do the shake off escape. So I'm here, she already has 2 hooks in. If I can't find him, I can't get her off, I'm gonna butt forward here, get my hips off the mat like this, go to my tippy toes, go to my hands as well, and if she's still hanging on, I'm gonna start shaking and fighting the hooks like this. So eventually she's gonna fall off. But now I still have an arm and she can go for an arm bar, right? So she knows what she's doing. So immediately I gotta start defending the arm bar and keep on shaking and get that arm out until I'm back to safety. Once again, a little bit faster. This is a bad situation. She started mounting, she's got her seatbelt, she's got both hooks. I'm gonna go to my toes, hips in the air, start shaking, fighting the hooks. Here, slide her off. Then immediately start retracting my arm here and fight the arm bar, keeping on shaking so I can get back to safety. And those are your 10 escapes from bottom turtle position. All right, so those are the fundamentals of the turtle position. Quick recap. From the top, we saw your 4 basic control positions. The first one from the side, the hip to hip position. When you're on the side of the opponent, you have your knee in the hold, the other leg posted out. The variant of this would be the shin on calf position when you're pinning the leg down. You can be in the north-south turtle position where it's important to sprawl and pin the head down, or in the back of the opponent, the hip on hip position. The main strikes that we saw from the top are the hook to the side of the face, hammer fist to the other side of the face, hammer fist to the back of the head, which is very dangerous, can create a lot of damage, as well as knees to the body or to the head. We also saw the importance of not compromising your position while executing your strikes. And we also saw 10 ways to escape the bottom turtle position. The first one, your go-to escape, the one you're gonna try first, is always the get up. Alternatively, we also have the slide out if you can control one wrist and break the seat belt. If the person's knee is too close, we had the knee grab escape that you can use to reverse the position and establish side control. If you can manage to grab the far wrist and get good control of it, we have the flip over escape, which is very powerful. And as a last resort, when the person is on your side, we also have the roll to guard escape that you can use to set up your guard position and then work your escape or attack from there. If the person is in north-south turtle and makes the mistake of having their knees on the ground and not sprawling as they should, you have 3 main attacks that you can do from there. First one is double leg takedown from the knees. We have the single leg takedown from the knees and the crotch lift as well that you can use to reverse the position. If the person is sprawling as they should, you have the peek out escape that you can do to get back on top or at least create a scramble, and you can use that one on both sides. If the person starts mounting you and they get 1 or 2 hooks in, then you're going to use the shake off escape to get them off your back, and be careful to retract your arms quickly so they don't get an arm bar on their way off. Now, same as with all our videos, I recommend you watch this video often, practice these techniques regularly, shadow these techniques, practice them, drill them with a partner, and progressively integrate them into your free sparring sessions. These are really important because these are the fundamentals of the turtle position, and we're going to build on these skills to practice more advanced techniques later on. We're going to see in future videos. So for example, from the top, how to transition to the guillotine choke, darce choke, or other grappling attacks from the top, as well as how to transition to more dominant positions from top turtle. So how to transition from top turtle to side control, top turtle to back, and how to escape these positions. We saw these positions in previous videos. You can check them out in the cards above. And we're going to also see how to transition from top turtle to back mount, how to escape that, how to transition from top turtle to crucifix as well, and how to escape that. So that's all coming up in future videos. So once again, if you have not subscribed to our channel already, I recommend you do so right now to stay tuned for those videos and many more to come. Lastly, if you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button below. The video will appear in your liked videos. Feel free to add this video to a playlist as well to come back to it easily. And also please share the link to your family, friends, and fellow martial artists to help them improve their game as well. If you have anything to say about this video, any questions, please comment away below. We always like to hear your feedback in order to help us do better. As always, it was a true pleasure making this video for you guys. And until next time, I'm Patrick Phillip. This is Effective Martial Arts. Remember, practice well, safety first, and use these techniques only for self-defense.